So this is what happens when our basic MDT function just stops working. Everybody.
Well, we can't pull out a gun.
And I can't. I have a sandwich stuck on my hand.
On fire, can you reload?
The way that I see it is, if we can still drive cars, we've still got lethal.
On fire.
It's working already.
You know what I'm saying? Plus, we can argue they aren't able to grab guns either. So.
Oh no, but can you reload?
It's our fist versus theirs.
Yes. Can I IFAC? Ah, fuck.
Yo, Kilo Trey balls.
Yeah,
What?
at least 12.
Eastside.
You're not even wearing purple, brother.
Are you scared of that then? I tested it earlier. Negative.
So what are you wearing?
Gengi?
Gangy?
Gengi?
Now you're just making words up.
4v4 hop outs, Mirror Park.
What the fuck does that mean?
Where you at on the car battle leaderboard, son?
Car? What? Am I old? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. What's the other thing people have started saying that confuses me? Oh, what the Sigma? Do people actually say that, like, unironically?
Probably if you're in like high school.
Gross.
Middle school, actually, I'd say.
So are we? Is the world ever gonna? What are we doing?
Oh, kind of just. What? Crane, why can't you just live in the moment, huh? You're always on your phone, on your MDT, huh?
He's a kid, man. He's.
How about you just have a conversation, Crane, and live in the.
Hold on.
Can't pull out your gun, though.
I got my
You
stick.
know?
But you won't pull out your gun, though.
We can probably like escort you. I mean, we can try. Oh, do outfits not work either?
I can't put my.
Hold on, does this still work?
Have they noticed that I'm not here?
Boom. I got my pride.
Ah!
Oh, Jesus, there you are, brother.
MDT still busted.
All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna
No,
go play
no.
League of Legends and watch the hunting channel.
Ew. Ooh.
Good night.
Gross.
That's cool. Well, the second
That's-
part was cool.
Playing leagues to score.
Yeah,
No,
second part was okay.
leagues for dirty little
True.
troglodytes who should crawl back in their fucking
ALT,
cave and
hey
die.
guys, hey
Hello.
Kamish,
Yo.
hey Declan. So I'm trying to go off duty to go to the paywall, see the brand new cool clothes.
Yeah.
I can't put my shit in my locker. If I have a PDS cord to go and see, is it
No,
okay?
we are no.
But
Bro, we ain't doing anything else, man.
Yeah, there's nothing we can do. It's like a field trip.
Yeah, let's take
You
a
know?
field trip. Field trip, field trip, field trip, field trip, field trip, field trip, field, please.
to the paywall.
Yeah, fuck off. Go ahead. Okay. Am I just a childminder? Is that my job?
Field trip.
Fuck this. I'm playing Dota.
Field trip. Field
Where
trip.
are we going?
We're going to
Field
paywall.
trip.
Paywall.
Hey,
Paywall.
Max.
Yeah, what up?
Is there any way that you could force feed me by any chance?
Let's see. Oh, I got some gum. You need some gum?
Sure,
Can you
I'll take
also
it.
force feed me like a mama bird?
No, I'm gonna give you guys a piece of gum.
Could you please preach? I couldn't even say that with a straight face.
Throw it down our gullets, please.
Hold on. Hands you both a stick of the zebra gum.
Oh my god, my favorite.
Yep, that's been
It's so
cooking since
delicious.
1995, baby. Ancient gum.
I love it. Thank you.
It's so good and filling.
Yeah, we're gonna escort Frost to paywall. Although, if we're unable to do anything else, I highly doubt she'll be able to access the catalog of paywall. Being honest.
Yeah. We're going on a field trip to the paywall. Come on, Yates.
Do we have to walk? Does anyone have a car?
No, we can get cars out. We can.
I was able to use paywall earlier when everything
how
started
early?
going to shit. It was right when everything was going to shit still. Like, I was still able to use it. I don't know if that can still happen, though.
Oh, Levi's. Hey, Dari. You guys are going in your uniform.
Field trip.
Yeah, why not?
Field trip. Field trip. Field trip.
Field trip, field trip,
Field trip. Field trip.
Field trip,
Field trip.
field trip.
Go,
trip.
Paywall,
Field trip.
Paywall peeps.
Let me see if I can pull out my car.
Did I go off duty?
Paywall peeps. Let's go.
Guys.
It's fine. You can't. You probably
It'll
can't.
happen with, like, the commissioner or something.
Yo,
Okay.
Oh, nice car.
can you guys valet these horses real quick? The horns blur.
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
I just got it out of the valley. What the fuck?
Can I ride with you, sir?
Absolutely. Hop in. All right, it was that
Sounds
one.
good.
The one that just got put
You're
away was the
good.
one.
You're good.
I'm gonna take out my personal
okay,
car.
okay.
Is the horn Blair?
We're good.
This is nice.
Yeah. Although I drove a car much nicer than this one the other night, and it made me feel really sad about this purchase.
Oh. What is
Your
that?
car's so cool, man.
Yeah. Let's roll. I don't know which paywall we're going to.
Probably power or.
Obeying traffic law? Nice.
Yes, I'm always obeying traffic laws.
Check this illegal shit out. Doesn't turn right.
God, you're crazy. No rage.
Power.
You cut over the sidewalk for sure.
I should have.
Hey, Commish, there's a gauntlet. We should kick it. Fuck the gauntlets.
Hey, that gauntlet looks
that
a lot
gauntlet-
like looks a lot like the
that-
one that rolled up on me earlier.
Yeah, we were chasing that earlier.
Hey, whose fucking gauntlet is this?
7 figures.
Oh my god, that's literally their name. How'd I run it? Google Glass, dude.
Oh, this shirt.
Oh, you can use it. Nice.
I'm gonna go check up on the hurt people. I'll be back.
Yeah, this is the one you guys have, right?
Yeah.
I think it's like a version of it, yeah.
I'm gonna
Guys-
make so many outfits for that.
Am I a terrible citizen? I don't have access to this catalog.
Oh, hey.
It's okay.
Pulls out phone.
Oh!
Wait.
Oh!
Oh, we good?
Oh, it works! We're back! We're freaking back! Let's go!
We're back. We're back.
We're back!
We're back.
baby.
All right. Oh, let's go to work.
It works!
Well, I'm gonna stay here, make sure you don't get robbed.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do a quick outfit real quick, guys. I'm just gonna have a little drip and then that's
Puppet, thanks
it.
for subbing. Wait, there's a person named 7 Figures, and then there's a person named 6 Figures.
Your sisters.
Yeah, they're sisters.
This needs to stop.
Yes, this needs to stop. Please
Enough.
make it stop.
Enough.
Actually arrested 6 figures the other day for a cash exchange.
Yep.
Criminal scum.
I thought there was gonna be a lot more.
She crashed and can't log in? Well, she should be able to log in now.
Ooh.
Yeah,
You guys
it's
have
not bad. It
hairstyles?
even works
Kind
with
of
hats.
cute.
It even works
Do we
with
have hair?
hats.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
I didn't even check the pants.
Yeah, I don't have to.
We also
here, but
have
it's
new
pretty-
hats.
How do I tell what the paywall is?
Oh, this is so cute.
Right?
I love
Ooh.
it. It's so cute. Oh, it's a little beanie.
Yeah.
Hey, what the heck? That's so nice.
That fits you.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, that's great.
It's a wig, guys.
That's so great. That's amazing.
You guys, yeah, there's new headphones as well. And they're like the good ones.
Wait, in the
What?
hats?
Approved
I think they're in earrings.
Yeah, I think they're earrings.
Yeah, so
Like
you
John
can
Lennon?
stack
Honestly, I think this might be
the
the
hat
color.
and headphones.
but I need to fix it.
Yeah,
though.
that's pretty
I
sick.
think the shice needs to play.
Oh, no. Wait.
Ah.
What?
Tracy?
I don't think that's a play.
That's actually
Yo, what
fucking
is that?
crazy. Oh my god.
Gojo glasses.
Keep your face warm?
Yeah.
Looks ridiculous.
There's also
man,
new
this
round
lady looked-
glasses
I
that
did-
kind of look fucking
I
cool.
didn't have this before when I had like a medical thing going.
I don't mind it.
Where
They're like,
is-
fuck. What is this steampunky?
Depends.
You know what I'm saying? No.
I'm going so much like this schoolgirl type of vibe. It's kind of weird, but
Boom. Is my beard still green?
Oh, and then you can under scarves with those same headphones. You can now put them down. Oh, that's so cute. Wait, these ones where they're actually like not like perfectly, you know, like laid
Yeah,
down.
I really like that version.
Yeah.
Oh, this would be so sick as like
Yeah, it's a
I should have this,
small,
like,
it's a
small
small
guys.
little, you know, like release.
You sit in this
It's
car?
Nice
Am
quality
my hair
life
safe?
stuff, Rose.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think my hair
Okay,
saved.
cool. Though I do like having my paywall chain.
What, the tuna? Wait, no, it didn't.
My big ass chain.
Big
There are more bags into the vests? No.
It's too light. What, the scallop?
Oh, Max, if you're looking to add a wizard to
What's
the
up?
council or the cabinet, I met a wizard today.
Oh, yeah? What was their name?
Oh, there's new masks?
Ben.
Ooh.
Ben what?
Ben
Chill
Silly
mask here.
Sign.
Look at
Ben
that.
Silly Side.
Yeah.
He's a
Ooh.
musician.
Yeah.
that green
Also
one.
a wizard.
Like, what's wizardly about him, though? Because I hold wizards to a high standard.
Well, he's like a, you know, he even said himself he's like a low tier wizard.
Okay,
he
this is
he
so
did some
cool.
levitation, and then he could twirl a cane without touching it around his body. It's actually kind of.
Can he cast Fireball?
Bro, so he's just doing parlor tricks. Embarrassing.
Well, yeah.
Hey, can you
yeah,
guys
well,
fire
he's
fireball,
not.
Mr. Mayor?
He's a street magician.
Oh, so he's like David Blaine.
That's
Mind
not
freak.
wizard.
But he's also
a
trying to
wizard
be
can
a
cast
therapist.
Fireball.
Fireball is a pretty iconic spell. Can
That
you
is
do?
true.
Can
Yeah.
you do Fireball?
Uh,
No, I got his
What do you do
number.
when you outfit?
Also, like, who needs
is
therapy when you have Fireball?
What's the field?
I mean,
This.
that's
So,
that's the most valid statement I've ever heard.
This doesn't look like
Right?
a field.
Yeah, we traveled through a field.
It's right there.
Hey Ben.
Yeah.
what field?
Hey Ben.
Yeah.
Can you cast Fireball, bro?
What is this field trip for? What is going on?
No, not yet, but I've been working on it actually.
so we
What
couldn't
level
like
spells can you cast?
we couldn't do anything.
Well,
and I
right
couldn't
now,
put
the
my stuff
best
in
that
my
I can
locker, and I
do,
wanted
and
to
it's
go
not
after you, check
necessarily
the
on
pool
purpose,
closed,
mind
but,
you, is I can open up a black hole that will suck up a
so
car
we
full
did
of
a field
people.
trip to,
Really?
Yeah, it's happened to me and Bozo before.
Cool.
And in retrospect, I can also open up a time portal where actually you were there for this one. You remember when the police were holding that event where we gotta
Are you going on a
beat the
run
shit out of you
now?
guys for charity?
Punch a cob.
Yeah, that was great. You guys should do that again, by the way.
Yeah.
Never got me to do
Anyways, yeah, I remember I was talking to Cal Mal. You know who that is, right?
Yep.
You know the dead ass
Yep.
trail.
Yep.
That
Yep.
guy.
Yep.
Yeah, I was talking to him at the corner there, and I guess while I was talking to him, I summoned a vehicle full of locals that happened to plow right into us, and then immediately teleport them away right after they hit us.
So you did this with your magical powers.
Hooray, us.
Oh yeah, but a lot of time, like I said, most of the time it's accidental, but there's a couple things I know exactly how to do.
All right, we were having some debate over your magical prowess.
Okay.
I was just wondering if maybe I could employ you to do some magic tricks.
Ooh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I could do a couple. Anyways, I've been trying to get a hold of you, by the way.
Yeah, what for?
I was gonna see if you're still serious about making
Yeah,
that song
no, I
sometime.
am. See, the thing is,
Okay.
you gotta do what Mac did, and you have to continually badger me until it happens.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, are you cool with me emailing you?
Yeah. Please.
Okay, cool. Yeah, then I can badger for that.
Sounds good.
Also, unrelated, and I probably shouldn't tell you this, but I feel like this is probably something the city could use.
What?
So, this is a secret right now too. So I'm really hoping you don't tell anybody.
Okay, I won't.
But I've been commissioned to make an anthem song for the BBMC and CG.
Mm-hmm.
And I figured, maybe it'd be pretty heckin' cool if, you made a cool mayor anthem.
Ooh.
Almost kind of in response to it, or like, kind of slandering their anthem in a way, if that makes sense.
Oh, so you want me to go back to my roots of battle rapping?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. They're kind of whole, their angle on it is they kind of want to brag over the whole terrorist angle.
The one that they went to prison for and were found guilty on literally every count.
Yeah, they kind of want to make it like a, like a bragging rights song, if you will.
What are they bragging about? Getting caught or?
No, just being, don't fuck with us type shit.
Don't fuck with us, or we're gonna teach you a lesson.
Yeah, something around those lines.
Yeah, no, I'm down. Yeah, I can spit some bars. You want to hear a bar right now?
Yeah, sure. Hit me with it.
Yeah. You say that you did terrorism, but all you got is a schism.
Ooh, that's hot.
Of beliefs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
What the hell?
Ben, I gotta go, but I'm down.
This is after you told me about professionalism.
What in the where was that for?
I was just so fucking angry, Coyote.
You know what?
Can I say I'm really disappointed in the performance back there. What the fuck was that, senor?
In what?
A man is being charged for treason.
Yeah.
The sheriff is being asked, what is the PC for the treason? He's silent. He refers to the prosecution. The prosecution is silent, says the judges know. They ask the judges are clueless. They say it's written in the report. Nowhere in the report is it cited, and everyone move on. Like, what the fuck is that? That was so bad.
Yeah, still guilty though.
The BCSO is in shambles. The sheriff is in shambles. That was. What was that back there?
I mean, the judge did articulate the treason pretty well.
Did they? I must have missed it.
Yeah, when they were getting sentenced.
Oh, I missed that part. I was in the back. I guess at that part.
The probable cause for treason was approved by the judge who approved the hut, Anastasia Gatsby. That's what the probable cause is. You don't need probable cause in court. You need beyond a shadow of a doubt. Probable cause is just 51% probability.
And they
shadow of a doubt is 99%.
But they failed to do even that.
I'm sorry, who failed to do even that?
Bones was asked, pretty much, why treason? And he say, at the prosecution. The prosecution says we talked to the judges, they approved it. The judges say it was in the report, and literally nowhere is it. No one in court was able to verbalize it until at the very end, the sentencing.
I'm pretty sure I verbalized that during my closing argument, but I went really fast rap god style. They got a copy of it, so they were able to read it.
Furthermore, a judge left.
Yeah.
Yes, Judge Bailey recused himself, which preserved the integrity of the proceedings.
Honorable.
Very honorable. That's not grounds
left?
for a mistrial. If he stayed when he had grounds for recusal, that would have mistrialed the court case.
I don't know. I think that whole thing shed a really bad light on the justice system.
I disagree. I think this shed an incredibly great light on the justice system because there have been a lot of people complaining about useless laws. And now there seems to be complaining that laws aren't comprehensive enough, but it seems that the judiciary is able to do their job despite all of the needless blarney on semantics that is spewed. Sovereign citizenship. It's just really easy to see past it when you're like realize that this is not within the view of good faith engagement, it's within the view of bad faith engagement.
What was the final verdict on why it was deemed treason and not just assault?
The evidence.
Which was?
The evidence itself, his insane ramblings, and the fact that he had over 2,000 rounds. He came armed and ready and prepared. He went there with his gun with that much ammunition. Judges are saying there's no reason to have that much ammunition out when you in public unless you are intending to do the things that you are saying that you're going to do and that you are articulating that you have a right to do against the authority of the state.
Specifically, the lady judge, whose name I forget, said
Hart.
that the writings on the wall were not enough for treason. However, when coupled with what he did with the gun,
with the act,
and with
it
all
wasn't
the
alone.
Ammunition, and with you know calling up other people, aka Bobby Charles.
The totality of the evidence.
Yeah.
It's the totality of the evidence. That's the phrase.
Actions plus words.
I just saying the.
You're just saying.
It was. I thought that.
Are a lot of people saying this?
100%. You know, there is an unspoken thread that holds the entire city together, or the PD, and this unspoken thread is the faith that the public is supposed to have in the government, and it just plummeted to an all-time low. I think.
Yeah. Well,
that's your opinion, though, Coyote.
It's my opinion, of course, and that's why I'm addressing it.
Well, were you here after Chang Gang got found guilty of terrorism?
100%.
Yeah.
Did you see the ensuing world war that took place on the streets?
100%. I was one of the last standing next to you.
It's not happening now, is it?
You were. So the thing about public faith, and I've learned this after becoming an elected official, is that there are two types of people in Los Santos. Okay, there are people like Ren Gardner. You know Ren Gardner?
No, I never heard of him before.
He operates Camel Toe. He's like the tow yard supervisor or whatever. He's trying to make an honest living and to live honestly, right? And then the other subset of people are people. Well, there's actually three. Okay, there's just people who are outright hypocritical when it comes to arguing their morals, because at the same time they'll do stuff like shoot up the city council or murder people and kidnap them and torture them or drop them in the helicopter blades. But at the same time, think that they have a ground to stand on when they're arguing morals and the law and stuff, right? When obviously they don't give a shit about the law. They only give a shit when it benefits them in an argument that they think has any bearing for someone like me, who has been, since the city reopened, clean and honest in my dealings, right? And then there are people who are, in quotes, clean, who share these same sentiments, who are completely, it's all bad faith argument. Right.
I think, like on the surface.
My point is, before I forget, there was a time during my first term as mayor that I genuinely gave a shit about the honest opinions of actual, like, literally everybody in the city, even people I had disagreements with, even people who I knew that were not going to vote for me. And after getting elected the second time by a huge majority, despite not appealing to these same groups, these bad faith arguers or whatever, it taught me that the vast majority of people in Los Santos, it pains me to say this, they are too stupid to operate and to argue and to vie for a greater Los Santos in good faith. They are too stupid to do it.
Oh, we should do an electoral college.
Here's the thing, like on the surface, a guy gets into a PD car, he drives it, which he shouldn't be able to. He has a weapon on him, and then when he's trying to be arrested, he fights back and shoots down some officers.
Have a good night, everybody.
So anyway you try to paint it, this guy's going to be guilty, right? From like a very simplified perspective. But there is something called due process, court, all of that stuff. Now what happens is...
Yes, that's why we had a court case.
See, now he's thrown in the fucking prison. No officer follow up with him, get a statement, all that shit. And then 3 days he's left there, kind of forgotten about, until they say, hey guys, no one's like following up.
No,
he must be released.
No, he was not forgotten about. You're acting like there was no further contact and that people didn't give him time of day during that time, and that there weren't. That's just that's a mischaracterization of events that had no bearing on the court case at hand. If there's a stance for a civil trial, it has no bearing on the merits of the criminal matter that occurred prior to his incarceration.
In any case, now the court is there and it's supposed to be articulated in court. And then the key charge here I thought was treason. Not a joyriding, even and as bad as assault with deadly is, treason is a whole nother level. The sheriff who arrested him could not articulate himself.
Bones has hard times articulating things correctly, and he worries about stuff.
The prosecution said the judge already know. They asked the judge, and the judge is silent. What the fuck was that?
Coyote, you wouldn't try to use the fact that Bones is having a hard time with articulating things to your own advantage in some way, would you?
Say again. Say again.
Nothing. Just
No,
looking,
say
I'm
again.
side-eyeing you right
no,
now.
No, I
I'm
literally-
side-eyeing you. Nope.
No, I didn't hear.
I'm side-eyeing.
He was stammering up there. He was fucking clueless.
At the end of the day,
I thought to myself, like that charge shouldn't have stood. Are you saying?
Listen, I was in that court case, Coyote, and I really appreciate hearing all of this. I gotta walk away, so that I don't lose my opinion of you.
I'm being honest, Mark.
You're allowed to have your opinion. Honestly, I think it's good. I think he could have behaved better on the stand. I think that the reason he didn't answer that particular question is because he was afraid that if he answered it a particular way, then it would have been
Why didn't the prosecution do it then?
Why didn't the prosecution do it?
See, they said okay. He cited the prosecution, said advised him to do it. He went back, shared it with the prosecution, and they said, okay, you have enough PC now for terrorism. So everyone's looked to the prosecution, and they said, well, the judge approved it before trial. So then they asked the judge, and the judge himself then said, it's in the incident. So everybody pulled out their MDTs, and the defendant said, okay, where is it in here? Does it actually state the PC for treason? And it was just straight silence.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's on the judges then at that point, right?
See, and it was never addressed again at the very end. The one judge's like, oh, it's been decided. I thought it was an open and shut case. But that performance in there was disastrous, like absolutely disastrous.
So I mean, Siobhan said that the PC for treason was the hut being approved, right? Right.
See, and what was that? It got silence, Mac. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Well, I mean, agree to disagree. Long story short, okay. Public opinion of the government or government institutions does not matter. Government institutions in Los Santos are easy targets for bad faith actors to kind of like take out their frustrations or to throw their tantrums, because at the end of the day, these armchair governmental philosophers and moralists, they're too cowardly to go to war with each other, and instead to go to war against somebody who they think will not retaliate in a way that is actually meaningful to them. I don't like any of them. I hope that my sincere hope is that, people like Kale Soze or people like, Stanley Miller or people like, Mickey Sinclair or whatever, these bad faith actors, my sincere hope is that they are not able to benefit from the good faith intention of the government. however that manifests, because I don't think they deserve it. I think they abuse it.
But what do they have to do with this situation?
The entirety of Kale Soze's defense was literally Mickey Sinclair defense, like in court. It was a matter of semantics. It was a matter of asking nebulous questions about the very fabric of our government that have not been established anywhere in order to weasel his way out of a conviction for every single charge that he was charged with.
Your wife is screaming cuss words.
Yeah, she does that.
Tell her sorry. Thank you. Just saying. Okay, I mean that's your takeaway from this. I mean, will the legislation now be amended where they add that? Like, what about the jurisdiction part?
Mm-hmm.
What is the border of San Andreas? I don't know.
It's the island.
What the? I thought that was easy to say. The island.
Yeah.
Out into the sea, give or take several miles. The exact point at which I'm not sure where it is.
Right.
Okay. Instead, it's just again nothing.
See, that's the thing, though, right? Think about the kinds of questions that were asked by Kale Soze in that courtroom.
I think they were really clever.
They were not clever because he is equipped with information and knowledge as a former state police officer that no one has the ability to counter in any meaningful way. Nobody.
No.
No. He speaks with a certain level of authority that people I witnessed as this whole thing unfolded in the last week and a half, 2 weeks. They speak with him with such reverence, even though they've never even met and spoke with the guy more than one time. Bobby Charles, who admitted he had never met this person before, literally called him Lord Soze and declared, as a result of this guy's ramblings, that the entirety of the area outside of Los Santos was no longer able to be policed by the UPD because he said so. And that was a trend that continued for literally almost every single person who had a positive opinion of this guy. The positive opinion was not based in reality. It came out of nowhere. And for some reason, and this was evidenced by the way that Bones spoke to him on the stand. He treated him with a level of respect that had not been warranted at all. And then you think about what Declan said on the stand to him. And he treated him with the respect that he deserved.
What did Declan say? I had to pull away for a second. Unless you don't want to recount it.
He treated him like a joke because his arguments were a joke.
Hey, I need to show you something.
Who, me?
Yeah.
My trouble?
Okay.
No, I'll show you my office. I need to show you.
I'm afraid to go to City Hall right now, man.
I know. Are you? Okay,
Good
listen.
luck.
There's a way we can do this safely.
It was nice knowing you, Senor Mac.
Oh, in parting, I got a lot of words that I can say about this.
Say it. I want to fucking hear your thoughts because...
Dude, listen. Listen.
Because I've been in the halls screaming, long live the commissioner. You know what I'm saying?
Well, dude, we were going...
Down with the usurper. That's what I've been screaming.
No, I totally get that. We were going to... We got shot down by Chang'e. I know it's Chang'e. Yeah, obviously, I can't prove that in a courtroom that was Chang'e. Chang'e organized the 60-person protest outside of my house after we were trying to have a council meeting for the first time in 3 weeks because they had murdered the last treasurer and made it almost impossible for us to proceed as a government. Okay? And when we finally got everyone together, they found out where we were, got a microphone, and blared the most generic pop music that I can even fucking imagine directly next to my house so that we could not even talk to each other. Okay? And at that same gathering, I heard Mr. K proclaim that Lord Soze had declared that the entire countryside that was not the metropolitan area of Los Santos was lawless and that we could not police it. That is the kind of person that Kale Soze is appealing to. That is the kind of person that he is. He has no interest in truly serving in a good faith manner the people of Los Santos or the government.
I see.
That's my opinion, and it is also the opinion of the court.
How do you rectify that one judge storming off?
Well, me personally, if it was me, these judge panels I think are constructed so that the burden of making a decision does not fall to one of them, but also so that they can have more cooks in the kitchen to make an unbiased opinion. I don't think a judge recusing himself is any indication of a mistrial at all. I think what it's probably an indication of is that they had a disagreement and that he probably couldn't proceed, or it felt like he could not proceed in good faith. I don't even know the reason why he stepped down. But I don't think that has any bearing on the case at all.
Really?
A judge recusing themselves is no shame. Why are you trying to shame a judge for recusing themselves? Like they don't have a hard enough job?
No, I'm not shaming him. What it signaled to me
it
is
doesn't
he
look
disagreed
bad.
with the proceeding. That's what it seemed to me, that he didn't disagree with the proceeding, and
That's an
why
assumption
he said,
on your part.
100%. But I
It's
wouldn't
not a
know
good
unless
faith assumption on your part. You don't have any evidence to that.
there's no like cynicism in me thinking that. I'm just going off of what from my experience, what it seemed like to me, and I won't know until I finally talk. If I ever talk to him.
Mm-hmm. I think you need to lay off Coyote, Siobhan. I think he's answering.
No, it's okay. It's okay. No.
I can't retry this case again. I just did this.
I know, but he's asking questions that are important questions to ask, and I think
I talked to Soze in there. I was trying to get as much out of him as possible.
We saw.
And See, I still want to talk to him. Like, the fact remains, you said that this guy has more knowledge on the law than anyone else, and no one can go toe to toe with him. He like Gandalf.
That's what he thinks.
But you said that, and that's why he was able to kind of run circles around everyone up there.
Oh no.
Wouldn't you think,
So what my point by saying that was that he has an unearned reputation of being perceived as that, when in actuality he was using low-tier debate bro tactics to semantics his way into an innocence verdict.
Is there a possibility that he was doing it to highlight something? And
Yeah,
that,
no,
maybe a
100
perspective should be like, okay, this guy has a lot of knowledge. How about we sit down and see what the fuck he's saying?
See, but that's the question though, right? Why is a guy who's dressed up in a bear pelt and the QAnon shaman have any say whatsoever in how the government should be run? Right? Why does a disgraced ex-cop who believed he was trapped in the fictional upside down of Stranger Things have any say in how the law should operate? How is his opinion more valid than anyone else's? Why has no one else thought to do this? There are plenty of people in Los Santos who could read the legislation any day they wanted in order to present something like this to the council or in a court case, but no one has tried to do that. Why is that?
Maybe no one else had the pedigree.
Doubt it. I think he's got an unearned sense of righteousness that is completely unfounded.
Will the statute that he was trying to highlight be amended?
I want to understand, Coyote.
See?
Do you think the arguments of somebody who shot your fellow officers really has a lot of merit?
That is beside the point.
It is not. It is entirely within the point because of the credibility of the witness.
My thing was...
How credible is he?
So I wasn't present when the thing happened. And if it was my first time hearing everything over there in the courtroom, it was not in favor of the prosecution.
Max, this is what you were saying earlier, that people of the city are really stupid.
No, I'm saying this as someone who works in the PD. I'm not supporting the guy's action.
I'm sorry for her. She's a...
It's okay. Trust me. 100% it's okay. She went working her ass off on this case. And a lot of the things that she sees and understand, I think she's projecting onto others. Everyone else doesn't see and have the knowledge you have. It has to be presented in court in such a way so everyone can digest and understand it. But when the lead officer, the sheriff himself, is stun-locked and cannot explain why, when, who, what, when, where, why, and no one else in the room can either.
Did you say I'm projecting?
What I'm saying is you have a lot of knowledge, right? In law. Correct?
Correct.
So you have an understanding that is above everyone else's. And I think sometimes...
No. My understanding is not above everybody else's. I was a judge, the judiciary, the people who decide the case have that same level of knowledge, and they're the only ones whose opinions I need to sway in the courtroom.
But I think what you're doing is you assume you're overestimating the I'm not. I don't assume that they have high levels of competency. That's why they need lawyers, right? That's why lawyers exist, because they're needed to help understand the law.
And that's why judges exist.
And that's why judges exist, right? Both of those people need to exist. They have jobs in the city doing those things because the average person has a hard time at that level of understanding and capability, right?
See?
So if those people are confused, it sounds like they should talk to a lawyer or a judge.
Okay, but what if,
if they want to get the legal understanding to understand why court decisions are made the way they're made, I would be happy to educate them and train them on their bar license.
And what if the 6 other lawyers that were in there that took the opposite point of view to yours?
I mean, they're doing their job as defense attorneys, right?
All of them are defense attorneys?
I'm sorry, wait, hold up. What kind of bar license do they have? I'm confused.
I'm not sure. I mean, there was other lawyers in there. They were huddled around me as I was asking them and probing them.
Did you read the evidence?
And everybody's opinion was that it should be a mistrial. At the very least. They were also saying some pretty... they were saying that there's, for whatever reason, 2-3 lawyers in there were collectively saying that there is a FOIA problem. So many of them are coming to request FOIAs from the PD, and they're being left to wait for 30 days, 20 days. And they're about to cause a massive stir about it.
Okay,
Just
so those
be
issues
prepared.
don't have anything to do with
Look,
this
Harden,
court
Duck,
case,
thanks for
though.
subbing.
But that sounds like they're a bunch of malcontents who are jumping upon an opportunity to express their discontent.
See, or I know, but I'm letting you
Like,
know that is on the horizon. It's gonna
It's not
happen.
relevant.
It's just something I'm sharing that they told me that I thought that it's really important to bring up. Are you satisfied? Let me ask you something sincerely, in earnest.
Yeah.
They should talk to their head of bar.
No, I want to ask you, Siobhan, put this final decision aside. The final decision excluded. Are you happy with the way things were conducted in that courtroom?
Am I happy with the way things were conducted?
Like your performance, the prosecution's
My performance?
See.
100%. Oh, 100%.
You know what I'm not happy with?
What?
The way that Kale Soze was allowed to berate and demean my wife for doing
Constantly.
her job. Like, literally 7 times without a contempt charge. Okay.
Why was that?
Do you think
why
it's
did
okay
they
to
not
tell me to
step
shut
in?
the fuck up?
No, I thought that was incredibly
Did you think it was
out of
okay to
order.
say me doing my job was crying?
Absolutely not.
Do you think my performance had problems, Coyote?
I think that it came off as it didn't look so good to your standard.
Well, I mean, conversely, think about it this way. As a prosecutor, she got him guilty on all charges.
See, that is 100% true. But you know what it looks like? It looks like the...
You know, she literally made a conscious decision to stop objecting because she realized that those judges were not going to do anything about him berating her like that. To allow the court case to proceed because he was making it a clown fest.
The opposing defense didn't do a good job either. Like the quips that Robin kept making were making me literally cringe.
Yeah.
Have you read the evidence? Have you actually reviewed the evidence, read the report, looked through every article of evidence? Do you know what's in there?
No, I went in this blind.
Oh my
I was going to, and I thought I want to go into it blind and fresh.
So... And you think my performance was not up to standard?
Listen, something just seemed incredibly off in there.
Yeah, I know. For sure. Yeah, absolutely.
That was really harsh of me to say. I shouldn't have said that.
Can you please show me? Can I
Yeah,
show
give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes.
Okay.
I'm so
Actual
sorry.
5 minutes or like
Yeah,
should not have
five.
said that, Mac.
Cordwood 5 or real 5?
Real 5.
Okay.
I think that you questioning what happened in there is a good thing. I think it is an important, fundamental series of questions that people should ask. The difference between you and someone like Kale Soze and his questions is that you actually mean well, and that this was not this is not an attempt for you to further yourself. You want the best system, the best government, the best officials, the best representation for the people, right?
Max, when you were called on the stand for the terrorism shooting, your stock went up tremendously because of your performance on there.
What do you mean?
Okay. But you fucking cooked them. You spoke as someone that was clearly in the right.
Right.
So your legitimacy, good, like whether they like you or not, and your competency, all of that stuff, it rose tremendously.
You think Bones didn't do that?
And as a result, I think today, the stock of the sheriff had the complete opposite effect.
Yeah. Look, I can see that. See, once again, we have to circle back around to like the aura that Kale Soze has. Bones used to work with him. He's probably familiar with some of the things that he's done in the past. I'm sure those judges have heard stories. I'm sure the people in that crowd have heard stories. They all treat him differently than they would treat any other man named a different name with the same outfit. Okay, because if that was John Smith, the QAnon shaman cosplayer, who decided that they would go and write up a new constitution on the Sandy Shores Police Department, steal a cop car, and have 2,000 bullets in a fucking automatic machine gun, that court case would have gone way different. Way different. And that is the answer to why Bones probably hesitated on the stand, because he was probably terrified of saying the wrong thing to this person who he thinks, but does not, but who he thinks has more authority than he truly does. Because at the end of the day, the only authority he has is to serve up slop in Bolingbrook's prison right now. That's it. And that's all he's going to have. And he literally out loud said, "I'm a terrorist now," after he got convicted. And he continually belittled and badgered the decisions of the judges in the courtroom because he believed that he was right. But he was not right about a single motherfucking thing. He was trying to get off on a technicality. He used the Mickey defense. He went after me. He went after my wife. He went after the integrity of the people who were involved in the investigation. That's it.
I fucked up saying that to Siobhan. I feel terrible.
Don't feel terrible.
She put so much fucking work in this.
Bro, don't feel terrible.
I shouldn't have said that.
No, I'll talk to you. No. Right now, I see in your eyes the bright-eyed optimism of a man who does not understand how street politics works in Los Santos. Jose is just another person in a long line of people that gangs on the street will use as a scapegoat to get out there and throw a fucking tantrum because the justice system does not serve their better interests, despite having almost free reign over the streets, over any decisions, over kidnapping fucking Uriel Whitlock for prosecuting a terrorism case justly. You know, it's a whole thing, you know. And at the end of the day, could Bones have done better? Yeah. Could those judges have done better? Yeah. Could Siobhan have done better? Probably. But what is important is that, do you feel that he was treasonous after what he said, after he was convicted, after the way that he behaved in that courtroom? Does that seem like the intentions of a person who has a good soul and truly means the best for the city?
You know, I feel like that last part is him just fucking taunting and being a whatever the fuck he's being, putting on a show.
Yeah.
I think what you said is true. He has a lot of fucking knowledge that a lot of people don't. And he saw something in the law and wanted to highlight it in this way.
Yeah. The way that everything is written right now, it was deliberately left it open-ended to allow for interpretation by the Department of Justice to set up our own case laws, because in the past we relied on America's case laws excessively to the point where it became a not representative of our local what's the word, fucking ideology, right? Like a lot of that shit does not function realistically in where we live, because we live in a crazy place, motherfucker. It is a crazy place. We're like a fucking like Gotham City almost. I wish it wasn't like that, but it is like that. Yeah, I don't know. And then when you're this case was a clashing of ideologies. At one camp, we have the people who believe that we should legislate and iterate on the law as it becomes a problem, and then there are people like Kale Soze who believes that the American laws that applied way back when, and that all of that shit should be applicable right now, but it's not. It's not. Like, case in point, the way that he understood a subpoena versus a search warrant. Like, you know, there's a lot of expectations from him that are simply not the case anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, we can talk about this another time, but my wife's probably pissed at me right now. So
see, look, please, I'm gonna transfer her my excuses, okay? And good luck tonight.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. No, look, she's just heated right now because of the way that she was treated in court, and I don't blame her. Someone threw fucking blood at her feet, so it's a whole thing.
Okay, take care.
Hello?
Was
that more than 5 minutes?
Sure was.
I'm sorry,
Not much
Dara.
longer. It's fine. It's fine. I'm sorry I couldn't bear to hear the truth. I've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools.
Yeah.
Okay, we have the same. Okay.
Thanks.
Hi, happy birthday, Juno.
It's not my birthday, but thank you.
Oh.
What the fuck? We were literally.
I thought I saw it on Twitter that it was your birthday.
Yeah, it was a whole bit. Like, there was a traffic stop happening, and then Flop said it was my birthday, but it wasn't my birthday. It was a whole thing.
All right, well, how you been?
Yeah. Okay, what about you?
Busy. A lot of people doing a lot of crime.
Yeah, I hear you're the commissioner now. You enjoying that?
I actually am.
Why?
Because it allows me
What
to ensure that they're on the right track, and I feel very strongly about how they should be on track. So I think that it is a good opportunity to make sure that it happens the way that I envision.
Hey, Dora. That you envision. And what is it that you envision?
Balance.
I mean, balance can be interpreted so many different ways, right?
Me gun.
Yeah, for sure. And this is ultimately my version of balance, right?
Is it going well?
Yeah. I mean, morale's up. People are happy in the police department. I mean, we had that terrorism case that was guilty on all counts, which is just indicative of the really good police work that went down. We got Kale Soze on treason.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck did he do?
He.
What the fuck did Soze do?
He did treason. Like the precise. I won't be able to do the explanation justice because honestly, I was playing RuneScape a lot during the court case.
You're such an idiot for that.
He wrote like it's hard to explain. He believed that based on the way that the Constitution was written and other things, that the jurisdiction of the UPD did not extend beyond the city. So he put on a show of going to the Sandy Shores Police Department and writing like a manifesto on the wall, and then he got into this whole kerfluffle with Bones, who ended up trying to detain him because at one point he I guess he was riding with Bones, and then so they took the car when it still had keys in it.
Are you talking to Juno?
Yeah.
Person who spit in my face?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and then he drove it back to the police department. Anyway, he tried to detain him to question him on joyriding. He refused. Turns out he had an assault rifle on him with 2,000 bullets, and then they ended up having to shoot him down in the same source.
Assault rifle?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
He never sleeps, huh?
Yeah. Anyway, I gotta go. Happy birthday.
Thanks. Bye-bye, Max.
I can't hang up. Ah! I can't hang up.
Can't hang up either. Oh, our phones are fucked. Oh,
No!
There's no point to going upstairs then.
Well, no, I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna take a nap.
Okay. All right, bye.
Can't log in again. Gee, I sure hope I can. Can you just revive? No, that's not how that works. Ken Ron, thanks for subbing. Dying automatically ends phone calls. Yeah, but I don't think she could have hit me, but maybe. Hello, Hand of Rag. Thought Max hated Juno, why entertain her? I told her because of the birthday thing. It was a taunt. But then she did not respond angrily. I don't know if I can reconnect. I just know it was her birthday. It was someone made a tweet, right? Bad faith narrative RP is the worst RP. I guess what I was trying to point out, but I enjoy a ton of people's perspectives, so maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Okay. Where is RP critics? You know, they're like wrestling fans, you know, so some have good opinions, some don't. I think the issue is that they have opinions and they think people give a shit about them at the end of the day. Because, I mean, I don't. You don't. The only people who do are people who have similar opinions, right? But most of those people have the good common sense not to say their dumb opinion in Twitch chat because they know that people will make fun of them for it, i.e. you guys. Well, I guess I'm done streaming then. I gotta go to Walmart anyway, so. Good stream. See you guys tomorrow. Walmart, 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 woo!